Now we'll do a few exercises to help us improve our balance. And the first one is tap, tap, step. So I have a small space here, so I'm just going to demonstrate it for a short period of time. If you have a larger space, feel free to do a bit more tap, tap, step than I do now. And remember, it's helpful to find a fixed point, an unmoving point on, for example, the wall ahead of you, and try to keep the head up and not look at the feet. All right. So we tap close to ourselves, a little further away, and step on it with a bend in the knee. Just make sure that the knee does not go over the toe. That's not good for our knees. We always want the knee to be about above the ankle. So you might look down at this point when you step. Make sure you can see your toes. That's a good check. So tap, tap, step, tap, tap, step, tap, tap, step, tap, tap, step. I'll go the other way. Tap, tap, step, tap, tap, step, tap, tap, step. Once you've done a number of those, let's do the tightrope. So the tightrope, we place, ideally, the heel to the toe. Now, if this is difficult at the moment, just give yourself a bit more space between heel and toe. But if you've been doing it for a while and you're up for the challenge, again, find that fixed, unmoving point on the opposite wall. See if you could draw yourself up, keep the head up, and then walk the tightrope. And you may want to try to move backwards as well. Okay, once you've perhaps been around the house with the tightrope walk, let's get a chair to help us with our balance. You may not need it for this first bit. Just roll this up. This first bit of balance is coming up on the toes, called heel raises. So let's do 10 of these together. Now, if you do need to hang on to the chair, it's completely fine. Some people like to have the chair in front of them or a kitchen counter. So hopefully you've done 10, and let's try to hold it up for 3 to 10 seconds. That's about 3 seconds. We'll do a 5-second hold, and you know, if you need that stability of the chair, see if you can have a lighter grip on the chair. Maybe 1 or 2 fingers. Okay, that's 5 seconds. If you really want to challenge yourself, try holding it up there for 10 seconds. But in this video, I will move to the one-leg stands. Now again, we can have that chair for support. Remember to bring your weight over to one side. It's very slight. So here my weight is in the center line of the body. I'm just gonna very, very subtly bring it over to that standing leg. And then bringing that foot low to begin with. And then we may want to play with making that grip light. And again, with all balance, it really helps to find a fixed, unmoving spot, perhaps on the wall in front of you, to focus on. If that feels relatively stable, try bringing the knee up. Notice it is also off the other leg. So that will bring more of a challenge into it. And if you really want to challenge yourself after that, bringing the leg back and forward. This is quite a strength challenge for the standing leg as well. And again, you can place that toe down behind you if you would like just a brief rest. The other way of moving the leg is to bring it out and in, but not touching the ground. So there's loads of little balance challenges we can do. All right, so let's just relax that leg, perhaps by bringing the heels up a little bit. And we'll move to the other side. Now you don't necessarily have to move the chair. I'm going to do it because I like to have the standing leg on the same side as the chair. So now I subtly move my weight to the other leg and slowly bring that foot up low. This may be enough. Just sort of playing with taking those that hand, those fingers off the chair lightly. You can also bring the leg up. This is also a strength challenge for, in my case now, the left hip. And then if we want to have a super balance challenge, move that hovering leg back and up. Remember, you can take a break and pop the toes down. It gives this leg a little tiny break to do that. And there's our other way of moving it, which is going to the side. And yes, you know, if the toe comes down, no shame. Just do what you can. It's all going to be helping with our balance.